Welcome to Previews Reviews, coming to you from Stadium Comics, located in Shoppers World Mall in beautiful Brampton, Ontario. Here are your hosts, Kevin Hickey and Ricky Lima.
Hey everybody, and welcome to this episode of Previews Reviews, which takes a look at collectibles, toys, statues, action figures, all manner of other cool pop culture items coming to stores starting in September 2013, but most likely extending into December.
These toy makers, lazy toy makers.
Yeah, man. I'm Kevin Hickey.
And I am Ricky Lima.
And Ricky, please tell everybody out there where this fine program is coming to them from today.
It's coming to them from Brampton, Ontario, Canada, in Shoppers World, the home, the home of the loudest intercom system, world record holder, 100 decibels each. We're trying to film a show here, people. Anyways, coming to you from Shoppers World, Brampton, Ontario, Canada.
Lots of cool things coming out. I had a really hard time whittling down this list to a manageable amount of things to showcase. But we're going to start it all off with Swamp Thing, the action figure. The protector of the green from the pages of the critically acclaimed series Swamp Thing is transformed into a deluxe action figure based on the designs of acclaimed artist Yannick Paquette. This figure features posable wings and a removable shield and sword.
Whoa, man. Swamp Thing with wings is crazy.
Yeah, man.
It's awesome. It's a 15-inch wingspan, isn't it?
Something like that. It's crazy.
Wow.
You think our good friend David Bishop will want this action figure?
He's all about Swamp Thing, so yes.
David Bishop is Ricky's, I guess, co-creator on Deep Sea. He's the artistic tour de force behind that book.
It's a force to be reckoned with.
And he loves Swamp Thing. He did some really awesome Swamp Thing blank covers for us a while ago that were so awesome that I couldn't even bring myself to sell them here in the store. They're just that good.
Where are they?
I have them, like, put away and hidden for nobody to be able to see.
Speculator.
Yeah, not speculator. I just want... I think they're so cool.
Yeah.
So this is a cool action figure. It's part of the New 52 line from DC, but it's also considered a deluxe figure. So with that comes a higher price tag. It's going to be $49.95, and it will ship in December 2013.
I guess, like, considering the size, it's pretty good.
So if you're,
thing.
Yeah, if you're looking for a Christmas present for David Bishop, Ricky,
that's true.
You know, this is what you want to get, right?
That's right. Yeah.
I can hook you up.
But up next, we have the Catwoman Gotham City Garage statue, designed by Dustin Nguyen, sculpted by Gentle Giant Studios. Gotham City's feline fatale rides out of the pages of her self-titled series and into your home with this gorgeous statue designed by superstar artist Dustin Nguyen. Measures approximately 8.5 inches tall and 15.5 inches wide.
Did you see this statue?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's pretty crazy. It's
crazy.
Like Catwoman on a lowrider bike. And
Yeah.
just...
Although the solicits are like not really the final sculpt, it's just like a picture of it,
right?
Like that they drew.
Right. They showed some concept art for it and stuff. Looks like it's going to be really cool though, and I think they're going to do a whole line of these based on Dustin Nguyen's Gotham City Motors print that he came out with a while ago, and it's basically Catwoman, Poison Ivy, and Harley Quinn all on different modes of motorized transport.
So was this like he just made these prints, started selling them, and they're really popular?
Yeah, yeah.
What? That's
Somebody
crazy.
took notice, and
that's nuts. I usually hear stories about like DC stopping people from making.
Well, I mean,
prints
he is doing regular work for DC Comics. He does a lot of stuff. He does Little Gotham. He does all kinds of stuff with Detective Comics and all that. No, man, he's an awesome artist. He's the guy that does all the watercolor stuff.
I do like Little Gotham.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So anyway, he did that print, and you know, somebody thought that it would be really cool to turn into a statue.
They were right.
Yeah. So these statues are really cool, but they're pricey. $299.95.
Wow.
And they come out in December 2013.
Jeez.
Yeah. But
$300. Whoa.
They do look cool.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with those. Next up, we have Axe Cop Series 1 action figures. He's a cop with an axe. He's Axe Cop. He's the best crime fighter the world has ever known thanks to his trusty axe, his pet T-Rex Wexter with machine gun hands, and a group of crime-fighting partners unlike any you've ever seen. Axe Cop is the internet comic sensation based on a story a 5-year-old boy narrated to his 29-year-old brother who happens to be an illustrator. What began as a simple tale became an award-winning comic, and now makes the leap to super cool collectible with Axe Cop 4-inch figure series 1. Choose from Axe Cop with Axe, Poop Sucker Gun, Unibaby, and Lemon Grenade, Dr. Doodoo with Doodoo Soldier, Stands, and Sword, and Avocado Soldier with Flute, Machine Gun, and removable unicorn horn. Blister card packaging.
Can I get that Dr. Doodoo?
You can, Ricky. These, as you know, I'm a big fan of Axe Cop. I brought myself to tears many times, tears of laughter, just reading the comic online over the last few years. And I can't wait to see these action figures. It's going to be so cool. And Axe Cop is coming to television. It's going to be a television show on Fox starting, I think, at the end of July on Fox TV. And they've got some really cool people doing voices, like Patton Oswalt is doing Flute Cop, which is Axe Cop's like sidekick, who I believe at some point becomes Avocado Soldier. Because as you know, in the Axe Cop universe, anything that you like touch or get the blood of or juice of on you, you transform into that thing. So
obviously, just in like real life.
Like real life. They've got they've got Nick Offerman, the guy who plays Ron Swanson on Parks and Rec. He's doing the voice of Axe Cop.
Nice.
So he's got a pretty good cast assembled for this. I think Axe Cop is going to blow up even more than it already has.
Who writes Axe Cop, the show? Is it still Malachi? Or
no, I think they've got like some actual writers on it.
Screw that.
Yeah, I think Malachi's like 37 years old now. He was 5 when the book started coming out, but that was a while ago.
Yeah.
He's like 37.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I don't know. We'll see if the adults can really capture what made Axe Cop really cool.
Hopefully they can. Yeah. These figures, though, are $12.99, and they will ship in October 2015.
It's not a bad price, $12.99.
$12.99. Well, they're only 4 inches, so.
That's true. And there's also plushies, too.
There's plushies that are coming out, and, if the show is successful, they're going to give them a second season with half-an-hour episodes, because I think these are only going to be about 10, 11-minute episodes each.
Mm-hmm.
So, hopefully the show's successful, and we can see more Axe Cop. And all those Axe Cop issue 1s we have here in the store will be worth some money, maybe.
We'll see. But up next, we have the Kotobukiya Shazam ArtFX New 52 statue. Still just a boy under the imposing persona, Shazam reveals in his newfound powers with an innocence and vigor seldom seen in other heroes. That character is perfectly captured in the new ArtFX statue, ready to take on the world. Shazam wears his unique New 52 costume, a metallic red bodysuit accented by gold bracelets and belt, gold boots with white markings, and a huge gold and white lightning bolt effect on his chest. Meanwhile, gold ties on his chest anchor a large, 2-part white cape with gold trim. The young boy turned hero stands with his chest puffed out and his hands on his sides, a huge grin on his face as he considers the possibilities his powers bring him. Is this Captain Marvel or is this Shazam? Am I right? Am I right?
You're wrong, Ricky. It's no longer Captain Marvel. I'm sure to purists, they will still refer to him as Captain Marvel. But everybody's kind of always referred to the character as Shazam anyway.
I guess.
Even though that's not his name.
Well, when I think of Shazam, I think of Shaquille O'Neal.
These Justice League, well, now they're called New 52 ArtFX statues, just keep coming. I'm a really big fan of the statues. I'm collecting a whole line of them myself for my personal use. But this particular one angers me a little. Because now the price is $49.99. Keeps rising. They started out being $39.99. Then with like Wonder Woman and Batman, they went up to $44.99. Now $49.99.
They're trying to.
They're just squeezing me. They're putting the squeeze on me, Ricky. I don't like it.
No, neither do I.
I do like the statue though, so I'll probably still get it. But check yourselves before you wreck yourselves, Kotobukiya.
Right.
The pricing in line. Speaking of Kotobukiya, we've got the Kotobukiya Psylocke Bishoujo statue. The deadly telepathic mutant crouches low with one leg in full extension, ready to leap into battle. Psylocke rests on one hand while the other holds her katana at the ready. She's never looked better than in her X-Force outfit consisting of a sleek black skin-tight costume, thigh-high boots, long fingerless gloves, and a unique strap around her upper arms and legs. All of that is offset with a white belt decorated with the red and black X-Force symbol, and the tied-off sash waves with unseen wind, along with Psylocke's trademark purple hair. Ricky,
Nice.
What do you think of this Bishoujo statue?
So it looks really cool. It's really wide too. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like wow. Some days I wish I had more money because I want all of these statues.
You've been critical of the Bishoujo statues.
Yeah, but
in the
they've
past.
actually kind of toned it down recently. Like I know, like this one. I mean, Psylocke obviously is not wearing pants, but I mean this one.
That's just her character.
Yeah,
though.
this one's not like she's not like like standing like this and stuff. So it's pretty
It's
tasteful.
not in like a weird
Yeah.
contortion pose meant to
I think
show off the
Yeah.
the front and rear of her at the same
Yeah.
time.
I think Bishoujo's definitely cleaning up their act a little bit.
Now this particular figure is going to be $64.99, which is pretty much in line with other Bishoujo statues.
Are
So
you-
kudos to Kotobukiya.
Right? Are you
for
listening, ArtFX?
Yeah. Well, same company, Ricky,
But
different divisions.
Different division.
And this will ship in December of 2013. It's an import toy, so
I guess. But what's the excuse for those other guys,
I
huh?
don't know, man.
Other
Don't.
guys. Right. Up next, we have the Stan Lee Cologne. Stan Lee, you know his catchphrases. Excelsior, True Believer. You know his characters. You know the effect he had on modern culture. At 90, he's more creative and more active than most of us are at a tenth of his age. Feel like Stan Lee with the Stan Lee Signature Cologne for Men. Dash yourself with this, and you'll be shouting Excelsior at your friends and coming up with the ideas that will shape the next century. Can you do it, True Believer? What happened to all the awesome ingredient lists from the Hulk ones and stuff?
Yeah, they didn't go all out on this. I don't know. I think it's not a Marvel specific cologne. I don't think it's because Stan Lee and Marvel are kind of separate now. They're always going to be linked, but I don't think Marvel has the rights to put out a Stan Lee cologne.
Mm-hmm.
This is more Stan Lee's company. What do you think it smells like? I envision a Sex Panther type situation, like an Anchorman.
Smells terrible?
I don't know. I think that'd be kind of funny.
I think it smells like old vintage movies, really musty, but at the same time a little pleasing,
A little manly too.
Subtle
perhaps?
hints of spice, maybe, perhaps, mayhaps.
Do you think this is something people are going to want? Are people going to want to smell like Stan Lee?
Yeah. I see. This is one of those things that I think stores aren't going to order because they're unless someone orders it, they're not going to order it, and people
we're
are
not going to order.
Yeah,
it. We're not going to just have it available on the shelves.
really. And then people are going to look through the magazine, people buy the book, and they're going to be like, Stanley Cologne.
But I tell you what, my girlfriend's getting for Christmas:
Mhm.
Stan Lee cologne.
You want your girlfriend to smell like Stanley?
The man can have his fantasies, Ricky. Just saying.
Right? Okay. I'm going to buy some for my hand.
Well, the Stan Lee cologne is going to be $29.99, and it's going to ship in September 2013.
Finally, something.
And finally, for the month of September, but actually shipping in December, we have Superman For Tomorrow statue by Kotobukiya. Superman stands in one of his most iconic heroic poses, standing tall with legs apart and his hands balled into fists at his side. The Man of Steel is vigilant for any threats, his head angled to the side as his enormous cape flows dramatically in the wind behind him. Superman has never looked better, thanks to the highly detailed sculpt that displays his powerful physique as well as the distinctive elements of his costume, from the intricately defined muscles of his torso, arms, and legs, to the creases in his boots, the subtle belt, and of course, all of the movement and texture of the cape. Big Blue is resplendent in blue, red, and yellow, capturing the look and feel of his traditional costume. Befitting the serious tone of For Tomorrow, Superman's angular Jim Lee artwork-inspired face captures his incredible intensity and focus, while still including the required spit curl and flowing black hair.
Whoa, man. These guys need to chill with the descriptions. Holy.
I'm exhausted. I'm ready to just shut it down after reading all that.
Jeez. But yeah, no, Kotobukiya's, the statues are awesome. The statue looks cool.
The descriptions are really...
how much is it, $1 billion?
No, it's $119.99, which isn't bad for a statue like this. It's going to ship in December 2013. And based on the artwork of Jim Lee in the Superman story For Tomorrow, which, while it looked really, really nice and really appealing to the eye, I wasn't the hugest fan of the story itself when it came out a while ago. But
That was
Brian Azzarello's story.
Brian
Did you read it?
No, not yet.
No?
I heard good things.
Yeah, I mean, it was alright. It's alright, it just didn't blow me away at the time. But, I mean, Jim Lee's depiction of Superman, for me, is the iconic depiction of Superman over the last, decade or so.
More iconic than Alex Ross?
Yeah, I mean, Alex Ross's depictions of all superheroes have a place in comic lore, but, when really looking for that comic style look, I defer to artists like Jim Lee on matters of Superman and other characters.
That's understandable.
Yeah, I mean, Alex Ross definitely has the whole photorealistic style going for him, but Jim Lee is more of a comic style, obviously.
That's true.
So this will ship in December 2013, Ricky, and it's $119.99. Honorable mention today, before we close out this video on collectibles. Did you see these Daft Punk action figures?
Yeah, they look really cool.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
Imported from Japan, and
Did they play music?
no, no, they don't do that.
Japan, come on.
They should get on that.
Are we gonna get some in the store?
If somebody orders them, I'm more than happy to bring them in, but
Right.
it's not something I'm just going to stock
Are
on
they
the
very
shelves.
expensive?
I think they're about $45 a piece.
Mm,
Yeah. So you're looking at about $90 for the two of them.
Maybe.
Lots of other cool things that we couldn't even get to in this catalog. All kinds of T-shirts. The Halloween costumes are starting to show up in this
we should do
edition.
a Halloween special.
We should do a Halloween special. Maybe look at the best costumes that are available out of previews in the month of October. So check it out if you get a chance at your local retailer. And we're going to sign off now, and we'll see you all next time when we take a look at comic books coming out in October 2013. Take care, everybody.